The evolution of multi-unit residential building electricity metering. Before 2010, most condominiums and apartment buildings were bulk metered, meaning the utility installed a single electricity meter for the entire property. The condominium corporation was responsible for paying the building's hydro bill and recovered these costs by proportionally increasing condo fees for all residents. The challenge with bulk metering is that it does not encourage energy conservation. In fact, it can have the opposite effect by attracting high consumption users, such as Bitcoin miners, who benefit from shared costs in bulk metered buildings. For bulk metered buildings, the local distribution company, the electric utility, issues the electricity bill directly to the condominium corporation, which pays the invoice and then recovers the costs by incorporating it into the residents' condo fees. The Energy Conservation Protection Act of 2010 required all new condominiums and apartment buildings to be equipped with individual smart meters. For existing condominiums, the Act allowed boards to approve the installation of individual meters, although it is not mandatory. To support this transition, the Ontario Energy Board introduced the Ontario Unit Submetering Code in 2008, later revised in 2015. The code outlines the minimum standards and conditions that licensed submetering providers must meet should a condo corporation choose not to go with their local distribution company, the local electric utility. Submetering. When a multi-unit residential building is submetered, the local utility still installs a bulk meter to measure the total electricity consumption for the building. The utility continues to invoice the condominium corporation for the building's electricity usage. Instead of recovering the cost through condo fees, the corporation is reimbursed by a licensed third-party unit submeter provider, USMP, which collects payments directly from the individual residents. These submetering providers are regulated for their metering and billing services, but not their specific rates or terms of their contract. The condominium corporation will select one of three electricity price plans for all the residents in the building, either time of use, tiered, or ultra-low overnight. Finally, in suite metering, the building no longer has a bulk meter, and each suite is individually metered by the local utility. Here, the local distribution company, LDC, interacts directly with the property owners, while the condo corporation is only responsible for the common area meter. In this scenario, individual residents have the options to choose from three different electricity rates. Rates are set by the Ontario Energy Board under the Regulated Price Plan, RPP, which includes the following options: time of use, tiered or ultra-low overnight rates. Feel free to work with your local utility to determine which rate plan is best for you. The three rate options are time of use pricing. This is the default electricity rate. However, customers can choose to use tiered or ultra-low overnight pricing instead. Time of use pricing was designed to encourage electricity usage during off-peak hours. For example, running your clothes dryer during the off-peak hours shown in this chart. Tiered. Since most condominium residents usually use less power than a single-family home, there are times where tiered pricing would be advantageous for condominium owners who are not big electricity users. And then we have ultra-low overnight. This pricing plan may be of interest for those who are not big electricity users during the day or can shift electricity usage to the middle of the night. A newly formed condo corporation is not obligated to accept agreements made by the developer. Any newly formed condominium corporation has 12 months to review and decide whether to accept or reject any such contracts. If you are a new condo corporation and you don't like the terms of the metering contract signed by the developer, you are not legally obligated to accept it. Any newly formed condominium corporation has 12 months to accept or reject contracts signed by the developer. I'm Angelo Gravina, General Manager of BESI, Burlington Electricity Services Inc. BESI focuses on developing innovative commercial services and initiatives that unleash the full potential of clean, connected, and efficient smart technologies. BESI's offerings include water and gas submetering and EV charging stations specifically designed for the demands of a multi-unit residential building. BESI is also the sales agent for Burlington Hydro's suite metering program. I'd like to thank you all for your time right now.